Hello and welcome to BMAD in Revit tutorials. In this tutorial, I would like to show you how to make minimum of 6 different types of windows and balcony doors from one window family. I will also show you how to set the parameters for thermal insulation transitions over the window frame, as well as the parameters for the window roller shutter. Of course, for each window type, there are legends with variable parameters for changing the opening directions exactly as they are in the main Revit model. Now let's start. I will choose a single panel window for this tutorial. And as you can see, we position the window. First, we will create the balcony door with rolling shutter. Those are dimensions, and I will copy this name so I can create a new type of this window. Sorry, of this balcony door. Now I will paste this name, and we have created the new type of balcony door. Now I will show you how to change the values in the parameters for thermal insulation and for the plaster inside of this building. All right, those are the parameters. We have right transition. I will add 5 centimeters. It can be 6, 5, or 3 centimeters. We can create the fixed value of this part of the family, but in our country we make changes on this transition, so I added these parameters so we can make changes here. All right, we finished with the thermal insulation on right, left. Now we will make changes on the this bottom of the window. All right, you can see I've added here the part of the window. So we will cut the thermal bridge with this part here. And since this is the balcony door, we will need here the water drainage for rain and snow water. All right, as you could see, we can change the insulation on the positive and negative values. So it will move up or down and left and right. Now we will add the rolling shutter. All right, you can see here we have rolling shutter, and changing this value, we can move it left or right, or if we watch on the wall axis, we can move it front and back. You can see we can change the size of this rolling shutter. We can place it in the wall or in the thermal insulation, or we can place it in the inside of the building. Now we will change the floor. Here we will change the floor. So here we will, later when we create the details of this part, we will have already finished detail, just need to add the annotations and descriptions of the materials. Let's see on the sections. Now you'll see. All right. That's it. And now I will change the material of the water drainage. All right. I will add some pattern here. And that's it. All right. Now let's go. Now let's go on the legends. I've already created names for these legends here. And now I will show you how to add legends with front, back, floor plan and section view, which shows the opening directions exactly as they are in the project. You know, we have problems with opening directions in the Revit, and those problems can be solved by creating the family. And we can solve that problem into the family. All right, we have floor plan. I will change the host land. All right. I will make it a little bigger, and that's it. All right, or it can be smaller, so only the Windows family will be visible here. And now you see how you can create a section of the window family. The same is with door families, using match tool and clicking on the annotation details. The first thing that will appear will be the section. Then you can choose the front or back view of the family. All right. Here in the legends, we see settings from the family, not from the model, project model. Those settings are from the family. All right, now I will copy this window and balcony so I can create the second type. It will be balcony door without rolling shutter. All right, now I will duplicate it and I will pass the name. All right. And the only thing we need to change here is the rolling shutter. All right, now we will go on the parameters for rolling shutter. We will deselect the visibility parameter and we will add the zeros for all values. All right, we need to make changes of the floor layers. All right, I will move this section a little bit. All right, now I will select the floor and I will modify floor in this part here. All right. Okay. And now I will change the height of this window because we now don't have the rolling shutter. So from the outside, when we look to the elevation view, our windows will be in the same level, the same height. But the one of these, it isn't window, sorry, it's a balcony door. One of these balcony doors don't have the rolling shutter, and the height is included in the family. The height of the rolling shutter is included in the family. So I changed the height for 12 centimeters. Now we will duplicate this balcony door and we will create French balcony. The first one will be French balcony door with rolling shutter. The change is the difference between the balcony door and French balcony is in the drainage for the water. We will change this parameter after I finish the modification with floor. All right. Now here we need to add the rolling shutter and to increase the height of the family of this balcony door. Now when we add rolling shutter and when we add the values, you will see. All right. And here we need to change this water drainage. All right. We have parameters. We will turn off one of them and turn on other one. All right. Now we will change the length of this part here for 3 centimeters. All right. And we need to change the transition of the thermal insulation. Okay, now it's great. You can see we already have finished detail for this part here. And that's it. What we need here, we need railing. Okay, we will go to the railings and we will add a railing here, and this will be balcony, French balcony. Okay. As you can see, we already have 3 different types for balcony doors. Now we will create the French balcony without rolling shutter. Okay, I will copy paste this name from here. And we will edit this type, duplicate it, and change the name. All right. Now from here, I will change the height of the balcony doors. And from here, I will turn off the rolling shutter. All right. It takes some time to create such family, but when you create it once, as you can see, you can create many different types of the windows, and it make the project very easier and faster. All right. I will make modification on the floor layers. And that's it. This one have rolling shutter, this one doesn't have. And now from the elevation view, you can see the differences. All right. Now I will duplicate this. Okay, now I will create the window with rolling shutter, and this is the name of this type. All right, I will duplicate it and I will pass this name. All right, and from here I will change the height and height. All right. Okay, and now I will go on the section. I will select this balcony door, and from this balcony door type we will create window type. All right, from here we will change height and width. All right, and from here we will change these parts that go in the height of the floor layers. Sorry, in the thickness of the floor layers. And from here we will change the height of the window, sill height. All right, what we need to add here is the rolling shutter. Okay, when we change these values, we have now window with rolling shutter. Okay, I will duplicate it and I will create now the window without rolling shutter. As you can see here, we have the changes in the height of this window when we turn off the rolling shutter. In this family, I've added the rolling shutter into the height of the complete window. So later when we add the dimensions, in the dimensions we can add the height on the window. Of course, we can add the height of the rolling shutter and these parts that go into the floor layers using shared parameters, but in this example, I've created this type of the family. As I said, of course, you can use the shared parameters and create annotation tags that shows all these informations. All right, I will show you how to create the legends with for all these types with opening directions exactly as they are into the main model. And later I will show you when you change the value into the parameter for the opening directions, they will follow the changes into the legends. You make changes into the main model, the changes will follow into the legends exactly as they are into the model. All right. You will see how to create using mesh tool. Now I will duplicate this. All right. I didn't duplicate sections because for to be able to create the section, we need to add the we need to go to annotation and to add the legend element. All right, using mesh tool, as you can see. From here, we will add the components. Now, using mesh tool and clicking on the components, the section first will be the section will appear. And later, selecting the section, you can change the background or front part of the window. All right, I will do the same with this one here. Okay, just need to change the name, the type. All right, now using mesh tool, as you can see, we create the legends in a very simple way. So you need to spend time in some of the parts of the project. If you spend time making properly useful family, later you make your project drawings very faster and easier. Now, as I said, you need to spend time somewhere, or you can spend time creating every time and make the key modifications on the families, or you can create something like this family and later you will make your project drawings easier and faster. You choose. All right, now we've finished the legends. Now I will show you when you change the values for opening directions, how those changes from the main project will follow the changes into the legends. All right, I'll open the floor plan where all the windows types are visible, and also you can see the changes on the legends on the right side of this screen. All right. All right, now we will go to the second part, and from here you change the values, and the opening directions change into the legends. All right, you see we have totally different opening directions now, and this is the new type. Changing the opening directions make the totally different windows for manufacturer. All right, you can see for this one too. And now we will go on the fourth one. All right, by changing these values here. you can change the opening directions, and the good thing is that the changes into the main projects are visible into the legends also. That's the biggest problem, one of the biggest problems I had working with Revit, because the legends, the changes into the project don't follow, don't affect the changes on the legends, and I had that problem long time, but I find a different solution. So on my YouTube channel you can find also the tutorial on how to create windows and door legends using 3 different methods. All right, and that's all, dear friends. I hope this will be helpful for you, and maybe it will inspire some of you to create and to make solutions for this problem in Revit with legends and with different types of windows and doors. This is all for this tutorial. Please don't forget to subscribe and to share my works with your friends and colleagues. See you in the next tutorial.